Hey everyone, welcome to Urban Rush. It is Tuesday, January the 24th, 2012. We have a great show coming up for you today. I'm Fiona Forbes.
And I'm Michael Eckford. This Tuesday feels like a Thursday.
Yeah, you've been saying that all day. You know, I have a feeling like Sunday's got a feeling, Saturday has a feeling.
Yeah, it's got a vibe.
Monday's
It's got a
feeling. For me, Thursday, I got nothing.
Really? Tuesday, I usually, Tuesday's when I sort of settle into the routine of the week, but this feels like I'm right in the rhythm of the week. I feel good.
You feel
today.
good?
Except for the weather, which doesn't make me feel good.
I know, it's really poopy to use the technical term. Look, it's getting worse by the second. Classic Vancouver rain today. It is raining sideways, any direction. You just can't escape it.
Yeah, you can see there how
people.
You can see how full the ocean actually is today as well. From
Yeah,
all
they
the
actually
rain
filled it up because it was getting low.
It tends
Mother Nature likes that.
Yeah, it's just all the rain and stuff.
Now this morning, bright and early, everybody in Hollywood, nail-biting morning. Do you wake up? Do you listen to the announcements? Do you just wait for a phone call, just assuming you will?
Oh, how many of those people too? We were talking about that this morning. How many people are like, oh yeah, someone woke me, my phone woke me up when I found out about it. BS. You were up if you were on the West Coast.
You were watching this.
At 5:30 in the morning watching the broadcast of the nominations. What happens to me when I watch the nominations, because I was actually watching them this morning, is I realize how much work I have to do before the actual Oscars happen.
I know, it's like that crunch time is you have to squeeze in all the movies. I haven't seen The Artist, which apparently is a must-see.
I just found out it was a silent film.
Really?
I didn't know that until a week ago. I know. I'm glad I didn't get surprised by that one, because that would be slightly disappointing.
It would be almost as bad as going into one with subtitles and you don't know.
Or like a Bruce Willis love story. You know, you would expect one thing and get another.
Well, all the noms are out, so yeah, there are a lot of movies that people will be packing in to try and see them before the Oscars.
Yeah, it makes. There were some cool things that I saw. Like it was nice to see Bridesmaids nominated for a couple things.
Best Screenplay, yeah.
Really surprising to not see either Drive or Ryan Gosling in general completely ignored by the Oscars.
I thought you were talking about Driving Miss Daisy because I haven't seen that movie Drive.
No, have you seen Drive?
I haven't.
It's just which
is not like me because I see anything that Ryan Gosling is in.
Yeah, and it's really good. And you know, if you're nominating a silent film and you're not nominating Drive, and part of the knock on Drive is that it wasn't very dialogue driven. It was very much a simmering sort of, you know, it was constant tension. It was a great film, and I personally.
But you haven't seen any of the other movies.
Maybe I was going to say.
Damn it, they haven't nominated the only one I've seen.
Maybe it's because it's one of the only good films that I saw this year.
I was really happy to see Jonah Hill nominated. I think he's a great actor.
But he was just Jonah Hill in Moneyball.
I know, but Jonah Hill is awesome.
But if you're being Jonah Hill.
It's his first serious movie-ish.
But he was still Jonah Hill. He was the same guy.
George Clooney is George Clooney.
No, he's not.
Yeah, he is. He's the same in every movie. And he's great.
We can't talk about this anymore.
Anywho, instead of watching artsy silent films and the like last night, I was numbing my brain with The Bachelor.
Oh, coming to Canada soon.
I know, coming to Canada as well. But Bachelor Band, I love the part when they had him riding it on a horse, and they're trying to like put that music on, like he's like Prince Charming. The guy has never ridden a horse. When you watch the footage, he's just hanging on for dear life, and he should be, because, man, have they put some crazy women on this season. My favorite crazierson to watch is the manipulative Courtney. She knows how to wrap a man around her finger, and she's really,
and all the girls, too.
Really mean. Now, when you watch this clip, please note, because we always joke about how much the girls are drinking, she has those super sexy red wine lip stains happening while she's cutting down all the other girls. Here's a scene from last night's Bachelor.
A little parched.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little peeved. I just want to rip her head off and verbally assault her. Or shave her eyebrows off in the middle of the night. Winning. I got her hooked.
That's my favorite part about this crazy girl, Courtney.
Winning.
She's saying winning, like Charlie Sheen is of the moment and uber cool.
I think
winning,
they may have.
Charlie Sheen is insane. Has jumped the shark a very long time ago.
They may have taped this a year ago, so we don't know. Maybe that was very.
No, a year ago, Ben was getting his heart broken by Ashley.
Oh, that's true. God,
come on, Mike.
It's so hard to keep up with all this stuff, but I love just the crying, the gnashing of teeth, the madness, the craziness.
I love it. My favorite thing is the musical scores that they put on shows. The Bachelor. It's like dun dun dun.
Yeah, it's lots of fun.
Anyway, tons of fun.
Something else to look forward to on the television landscape, of course, coming up on February the 5th. We're throwing a big party with Rock 101 and watching the Super Bowl on the big screen. And we're debating about whether we watch the halftime show with Madonna or whether we switch over and watch
The Puppy Bowl! This is a scene from last year's, and you can see how intense it is.
Yeah, man.
I mean, it's just like football like you've never seen it. It's so damn cute.
There's bum sniffing like you've never seen before on network television.
I thought that was The Bachelor.
How come? They've never had, and I actually looked this up because I was curious, on that broadcast, they've never had one of the puppies drop a little present on the turf.
Do you think they pre-tape it?
Well, I don't know what they do, but they have to be something, because if you spent any time...
poop everywhere.
Yeah, if you spent any time around puppies, you know, I mean, they smell like pee, right? That's the sort of puppy smell that everyone's like, hey, you smell like a puppy. And it's really, you're just sniffing urine off the dog. That's a whole other story, but it's surprising that during
Michael
all the broadcasts...
Michael loves animals, and he's the spokesperson for the SPCA.
No, I do love animals. I have 2 cats. What do you... Just because I say that puppies smell like urine, speaking the truth, winning. But I'm surprised all these broadcasts, they've never had like a little...
Turdlet. Well, Mike, maybe this year is your year. Maybe it'll happen for you. A little tiny football.
And if they don't, maybe Madonna will. Right? What's she got left to do to shock people? So maybe I'll get what I want.
Okay, so my favorite video of the day on the internet are 2 Marines. Some of the bravest men in the world, women in the world, are Marines. These 2 men are on a slingshot ride at an amusement park, and one of them pulls what I call a Michael Eckford. Here it is. Ah!
Hey, can you give me like a countdown? You guys want a countdown before you go?
Just the look of fear on his face. Look at that. And at the beginning of this video, these 2 are talking about how they just got back from a tour of Afghanistan. Bravest men in the world are the Marines.
His buddy Thor.
Semper Fi, do or die. And look at, he's screaming like a little girl.
That's good times, man.
I know, and it just goes on forever. Anyway, let's check in with Elise at Rock 101.
Hello, friends. Well, this week's a good one on the Bro Jake Show because we've got Beat the Box Office Van Halen tickets. Of course, they're going to be here in Vancouver May the 7th. And this week, we're making you mimic David Lee Roth. It's called Van Wheelin' for Van Halen.
Here we go. Spin the wheel. That's what you have to do right there, Jimmy.
So we'll spin the wheel, we'll land on some crazy David Lee Roth soundbite, and you'll have to duplicate it. Good luck.
That's what I discovered this morning is my special skill. I've never tried it before.
You've been doing it all morning.
But I have to remember what that one was.
Pretty good, I say. We're going to take a quick break, and when we return, there's lots of snow out there. We're going to be talking about avalanche awareness and a whole lot more with adventurer Dave Nerona. Don't go away.
I'm available for parties and bar mitzvahs as well.